Right, we're live.
We're live.
Welcome, guys. Oscar says hi. Thanks, Oscar, for joining us. Thank you so much for joining us, Oscar. Guys, look, welcome to Talking Blues. Welcome back to another stream. Thank you so much for joining us. Today we are live with Joseph CSC from Twitter. Make sure you go give his Twitter page a follow. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. So today we're going to be rating transfers. And yeah, look, it's going to be amazing. We're gonna have a wicked time. My dad's going to be joining us soon. Thank you so much to everyone that's joining us so far. Come and drop a like. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and share the video out as well. It really helps us out. And yeah, look, basically we're just going to rate players out of 10. We're going to rate the window. We're going to talk about the window a little bit first as a breakdown, and then we're going to give our thoughts, and then we're going to go into the player by player. So, Joe, give us your thoughts on the window as a whole. Todd Boehly's first window. Really exciting times. You know, new owner, new blood in the club. Give us your thoughts, mate.
I think that it's been good. It's not been a 10 out of 10, I don't think, but it's a start for our first as a transition period, going off the back of the whole situation with Roman Abramovich and the sanctions and everything, and being late into the transfer market. I think that we've done as well as we could have, I think, and the only areas I think that we haven't really made solid to a T, I would say, would probably be our midfield. I know that we've got Zakaria from Juventus that's coming on a loan, which I think is going to be a good cover for us, especially with Kante being injured and Kovacic being injured most of the time. Bit upset about Gilmour leaving. Kind of was hoping that he would be a bit more cemented in the squad. I don't know what happened there. I was hoping for a bit more to see him play, considering how well he played when he did play for us, especially against that Liverpool game. There was potential for him to definitely step up, I think, but he obviously didn't make the cut. But I think the signings have been good. I'm happy with Sterling, definitely. I mean, Sterling was one of the first players, I think, that really inspired me in that sort of style of football. I remember watching him back in, when we used to play nationals and stuff. He was one of them players that really stood out to me, and I always liked him at City, and he done incredible at City, and I think that he's going to be a good player for us. I mean, he scored 3 times already. Obviously, he hasn't had the best start as, let's say, like Jesus has, but I think that he's going to be one of them people that will progress and fit into the team perfectly. Trying to think who else. Cucurella, definitely a good purchase. We've been looking for him for a while. We finally got him. It's good cover for Chilwell, good competition. Like we were talking earlier about this, I don't think it's one of them things where he's a replacement for Chilwell. I think that it's good competition between the two of them to get each other playing better. And you can see the impact that he made the other day when he came on. I mean, as soon as Chilwell came on, the game completely changed.
Exactly, I totally agree with that. We'll get into rating transfers in a bit. We have three viewers on the stream already. Thank you so much to everyone that's joined us. You're all very welcome to the stream. Come and leave your thoughts in the chat as we go through player by player. As I said, my dad will join us in a bit. Guys, share this out on Twitter as well. Retweet it. We've both shared it out. We'd love to have you on the stream, and this is just the beginning of fans coming on stream with us. We're going to be doing so many different things, and Joe, you're just the beginning of it. So thank you so much for coming on today. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Jamie Easton says, let's take the channel further. Yeah, totally agree. Basically, thank you so much for watching us, Jamie. Really appreciate it. Thank you for coming on chatting today. So I'm going to give my view just for 5 minutes, and if that's all right, and
sure,
we'll go from there.
Go ahead.
I with Todd Boehly, I think he's an amazing owner. I think he was what we needed at the time of the situation with Abramovich. When I first heard about Abramovich having to sell the club, I was really sad. I felt depressed for weeks because I thought this could be the end of Chelsea. This could be everything that we've worked so hard for gone in a matter of days. And I spent time pondering over it and what we could do to make it better. And I was looking at likely owners who would take over and change the club. And then we had that issue where the government took us in and took us under them. And we had that for a while. That was worrying because we had that license that nearly ran out before we could get the club done with the takeover. And do you know something? It's taught me that this club is much more than just a football team. It's a life. It's a way of living for me. Do you know what? I live and breathe this club. It's the job. The reason I do YouTube is because I want to talk about Chelsea and I want to talk about Chelsea as a job. And if I could do that, great. But to me, this club is much more than just a football club. And Todd Boehly has given it its life back. It's given us opportunities, and I'm so grateful to him as an owner for coming in and doing what he's done. It's so incredible. So now we're going to get into to start rating the players, and we're going to go from the first signing to the very last. So we'll start off with Raheem Sterling. Joseph, give us your thoughts on Raheem Sterling, as a player, and then rate him out of 10 as a signing for Chelsea.
I love Raheem. He's always been one of my favourite players in the Premier League. Always. I know he gets a lot of stick, and I to be fair, I think he's extremely underrated. I really do. I think he's one of them players that just goes under the radar. I know we're talking about Chelsea, but it's almost the same as Son as well. Like, Son is underrated. He doesn't get enough credit. But we're talking about Chelsea. I think Sterling's signing it's got to be a 10 out of 10 for me. Just
10 out of 10.
Purely because it was the right time for him to transition over to a different club. His time at Man City was sort of ending. He's still young. He's not old. And he's got, I think Sterling will finish his career at Chelsea, and I think he will become a big fan favourite.
Yeah,
I was over the moon when I saw that he'd signed for us.
Yeah, and
I never thought it would happen.
Exactly, and do you know something? Like, for me, Raheem Sterling is the type of player we've needed for about 2 seasons now. We've had the likes of Pulisic, we've had the likes of Ziyech, we've had the likes of Havertz, Mount, etc., etc., and we needed that one player who was going to be able to drive a defence and scare the bones out of them, to make them run backwards, to put pressure on teams, to get inside, get in behind the team, get behind defences and stuff. And do you know something? Raheem Sterling to me has showed this season that he's not a confidence player. He doesn't build himself on confidence. He just takes the ball, and he's just natural. It's natural ability all the way through. And for me, that brings me to his rating. I'm going to rate him a solid 9.5 out of 10 because straight away for me, he came into the team and he showed
made an impact.
Exactly. He showed why he's in the England national team. He showed why he was so good at Man City, and for me that was incredible. And so 9.5 out of 10 for me. The only reason I'm not putting him in as a 10 is because I feel like he needs more players around him to support him. We can't rely on just Sterling.
I think we're going to get that with Aubameyang, and I think we're going to get that with Brozier as well.
Yeah,
I really do. I think that when Brozier starts kicking off and Aubameyang, I think that's when Sterling's really going to get in them pockets, and he's going to open up the play for us because he's one of them people that draws players towards him.
Exactly.
And he opens up play. He's got a bit of a Werner sort of esque type missing sort of sitters sometimes, but I think that's just him. I don't think that it's because he hasn't got skill. I just think that sometimes he's unlucky with the ball. That goal that he scored the other day, his debut goal, was incredible. I mean, that was it reminded me of the Ziyech goal against Tottenham in the Carabao Cup. It was pretty much similar to that, to be fair.
Yeah, that goal against Leicester was absolute filth. It was absolute filth.
and he was brilliant in that game.
Mm.
I think he's made a great impact. I think that, and he's going to be definitely going to be a starter. The only other thing I would say was that I think that we are lacking right wings,
Mm.
like a right winger. That I can't think of a. We play Mount in a right position, but I'd like to have like a solid right winger. I think we need someone that plays on the right that's good on the right. You know.
And I think as fans, we need to get involved with what transfers happen. We need to give our opinions and values to the club. I think that's very vitally important. And
I think a director of football is definitely going to be needed now.
yeah, I mean we tried that. Was it Michael Williams from Liverpool?
Yeah. I don't know what happened. Did that fall through or?
He said he wanted time out of football and that, and I think that was fair to him. You know, he's been doing it for Liverpool for years, but you know, it is what it is. Nash says Ziyech is probably the best we have for right wing at the moment.
Yeah, I agree with that. I do agree with that. The thing is with Ziyech though, I love Ziyech, but I feel like his heart's just not at Chelsea. I don't see any passion from him when he plays. He just doesn't look like he's bothered about playing for the club and the badge. And I think that the thing with Sterling is, and like Fofana, Koulibaly, and Cucurella, these signings that have come in, they want to play for Chelsea. It's the same as Reece James and Mount, Chilwell. They want to wear that badge with honour. And I think that players like Ziyech, Pulisic, they're sort of in and out of the door at the moment. Obviously, they can't leave now because the transfer window's closed. Maybe that might spark something for them and try and rethink their situation and think, you know what, we're actually a decent club. I'm going to give it my all. But yeah, I agree. Ziyech on the right is definitely a good. His crossing ability is incredible. When he played for Ajax, he was incredible. I just think that Ziyech is one of them players that he needs game time constantly, and at the moment he's not getting it. So him not getting on the pitch and playing a full 90 minutes, he's not going to get any better from that. He needs to play in that position. I would play him more. I would play him more on the right. I would. But I mean, who do we normally play on the right? It's Mount, isn't it, at the moment?
It's Mount. Sometimes we'll play Havertz there. Sometimes we'll play Ziyech there. Sometimes Pulisic. It all depends on what Tuchel's doing.
The thing is, Sterling plays on the right as well.
So maybe like it would be an opportunity to like.
I would have Pulisic on the left and Sterling on the right, and have Havertz in the middle, Brozier in the middle, or Aubameyang.
Do you know what I would try? And it would be quite interesting to see is to play maybe I know we hate 4 at the back and we don't play well with 4 at the back, but if we were going to go to maybe like a 4-2-2 a 4-2-2-2 as Tuchel sometimes likes to play, is if we had like Mount and Ziyech as the two number 10s as the attacking midfielders, and have Zakaria and maybe Kovacic as the 2 centrals. But to try Brozier and Aubameyang at top at the same time.
I think it would work.
Because
Brozier's one of them players, that he's extremely strong. He knocks players off the ball. When someone's on him, he'll knock them off. Havertz doesn't do that. Havertz is pretty weak. He needs to get stronger, because you look at the likes of Haaland, for example. The guy's a beast. He's huge. That's the reason why he's so good, is because of his strength and his ability. Havertz is technically a better footballer than Haaland. Technically. But Haaland is an extremely good striker and is an all-around centre-forward. He's like a Drogba.
Yeah, and to be honest, look, as much as I'm a Chelsea fan and as much as I love Drogba, we'll never find another one of them again.
No.
Not in Drogba. Not in the mould of Drogba. No. Okay, so moving on to the next player we've got on the list through the of rating transfers is Kalidou Koulibaly. Joseph, give us your thoughts on Kalidou Koulibaly, brother.
10 out of 10. Again, 10 out of 10. Got him for 33 million. The guy's an animal. Brilliant at clearing the ball. Sliding tackles without getting... I mean, he got red the other day, but the perfect replacement for Rudiger. the
Yeah.
perfect replacement for Rudiger. You weren't going to find someone that's as good as Rudiger for that price of 33 million, and he's going to be one of them players. Bearing in mind he's never played in the Premier League before, and for example, he's played 6 games already, and he's already starting to show traits that he could become something special over this season. I really think that he's going to get better and better and better.
Oh, I totally agree with you, bro. I totally agree with you. It's, it's so incredible how like the ballet comes to the league, and everyone was saying, "Oh, but he's been playing in the Farmers League in Serie A. He's gonna flop. He's gonna be terrible." I'm not hearing a single word of it. Koulibaly from the start of the season against Everton looked insane. He scored against Tottenham. What a goal! What a goal! Well, I would say. It was incredible how
he's got a good cross on him as well.
Yeah, and do you know something? Like, he's in the mould of Rudiger. He's bigger than Rudiger though. He's got a tenacity about him. He's got an aggression and the pace about him that suits that style the style of play Tuchel wants to go for. And having him on the left centre back position, I'm not missing Rudiger one bit.
No, I mean we're never going to find a Rudiger again. But
no.
Koulibaly was the perfect replacement for him.
Exactly, I totally agree with that.
For this transfer and this season, you couldn't get any better. I mean, who else could we have had that? I honestly think if we hadn't got Koulibaly, we would have been in a lot of trouble, to be honest.
Oh, I totally agree. And to me, it was more a case of how do we go about getting a replacement for Rudiger in a similar mould that's not going to be too expensive and is going to do a job. I know we were going after the likes of was it De Ligt, Koundé. I don't think those players would have fitted the Chelsea mould as well as the likes of Koulibaly has.
I think Koundé would have been alright for us, but now that we've got Fofana, I think Fofana has got a bright future ahead of him.
I agree.
Seeing him play the other day, it was like he was just
like a duck
to water straight away. Yeah, I mean he was even putting crosses in. He's one of them centre backs that goes forward. You don't see that often. Thiago does it a bit, but he's got legs on him, and I think that he's gonna get some assists this season, definitely.
Yeah, I mean Nash has just come into the chat now and just said Serie A produces the best players. Yeah, totally agree with that. Totally agree with that.
Shout out to Nash, by the way. We love Nash.
Shout out to Nash. Nash on Twitter. Go and give him a follow. It's amazing chat. Amazing Twitter page. Awesome person to be around and chat to.
Nash is actually a female.
Wow. I didn't know that. Sorry, Nash. Sorry about that. Didn't even realise. That's incredible.
She loves football though.
Oh, anyone who loves.
She's got better knowledge than me, to be fair.
I think everyone's got better knowledge than me, to be honest.
No, I'm dreadful.
But yeah, look, guys. Koulibaly for me, I'm gonna rate him out of 10. I'm gonna say a solid 10. Solid 10 for me. Signing of the summer.
Facts.
And then so moving on to the next player, Carney Chukwuemeka.
Haven't seen him play yet. He looks like a bright prospect. I think that he's gonna come good. I think. Hopefully, he gets some playing time. I mean, we got the FA Cup as well. A lot of these players are going to be playing in the FA Cup, like the likes of him. He'll probably come out in the FA Cup. He'll probably come out in the Carabao Cup as well. Like I say, I don't know too much about him. He was at Villa before, right?
Yeah. I've watched bits and pieces of him and compilations of him and that, and his pressing game is unbelievable.
Yeah.
For someone so young and so inexperienced, he looks like he's been, in a first team for 15 years plus. He's He's quick, he's strong, he's powerful, he looks like an absolute beast. And do you know what? I am surprised we haven't seen him play in the Premier League yet for Chelsea.
I haven't seen much of him. Obviously, I've seen a couple of compilations of him playing, but I haven't seen him enough to know whether he's going to be one of them players that we're going to rely on. I hope we do. You know, getting these young players in at this price is good. This is the sort of thing that other clubs seem to do, and it seems to work out for them. I'm not trying to say that we need to copy what other teams are doing, but it will be interesting to see how he plays. I think maybe debut in FA or Carabao Cup, something like that. Some cup games he'll probably turn up in.
I agree. I totally agree.
Because
and,
the example of like Lewis Hall, Harvey Vale, you know, we've got other players that are under the ranks of, you know, first team that are brilliant. Lewis Hall is an incredible player. Same as Harvey Vale. Harvey Vale is extremely good as well. And there's another kid, Webster. He's incredible as well.
Yeah.
I've been watching a lot of the under 21s, under 18s Chelsea football, and we're looking like we've got some good players coming through the ranks. Same as how the likes of Reece James, Mason Mount, Tammy Abraham, all of them, you know, Chalobah.
Exactly.
We're constantly breeding footballers that are going to be, for years to come, just incredible. And I think that this young lad's he's gonna do well.
Yeah, I totally agree with that, brother. And do you know something? Like, what Carney Chukwuemeka does for me is it gives me a thought of a John Obi Mikel.
Okay, yeah.
He looks insane like that. He's quite tall. I think he's like 6'1", 6'2".
Yeah, that's what we need. We need players like that in the box as well. Definitely for. I know we're rating players that we've signed at the moment, but I'm really worried about our set pieces at the moment, defending set pieces. We seem to just, I don't know what it is, but I don't know whether we need to do more training with set pieces. I don't know where we're normally so good at clearing set pieces, but at the moment we just look, I don't know, like
we look
not
bad.
I don't know whether it's because we haven't got certain players that are of a decent height in our squad at the moment. I'm not sure. Like I know that Rudiger always used to clear the ball out from a corner, or Thiago as well. To be fair, Thiago's not that tall, but yeah, set pieces. That's another thing that we've been lacking in.
Exactly.
We've conceded from a few set pieces, I think, actually already this season.
Exactly, and like, do you know one thing that I will say is like, Nash says, sack the set piece coach.
Yeah, facts.
Totally agree with that. Nash. You know,
I agree with you, Nash.
Look, I can't see what.
How many people have we got on the stream, Ben?
Currently, we have none, but it's gonna be fine. I think we'll share it out again. But guys, come and join us. You know, we'd love to hear from you.
Let's get some people in it.
Yeah, we now have another viewer, which is great. But guys, let's move on. Let's rate Carney Chukwuemeka out of 10. Joseph, for you.
Haven't seen much of him. I'm gonna give him a 6.
6. Okay, I'm gonna give him a solid 5 because we haven't actually seen anything of him yet.
I don't want to be harsh to him.
No, but I'm sure once we see him though in the squad though, he's going to be an absolute animal. Moving on to the next player, Marco Cucurella. Now
I'm gonna get So when he first at Brighton, I would have said a 10 out of 10. At Chelsea, I would have said a 10 out of 10. But the past 2 games, I don't know what it is. I think he's a phenomenal player, incredible, and I'm so glad that we've got him. And it's perfect. Now that Alonso's left, I'm not going to disrespect Alonso because Alonso's been incredible for Chelsea, but it's still early days with Cucurella. I think I'm going to give him a 9.5 because he is an incredible player. I just think that, I don't know, there's just something about him at the moment. I'm just not, I don't know, he's just not getting in them pockets that Chilwell gets in. He's not making them runs that Chilwell does.
No, and do you know what I like
He's
about...
got street, sorry, I keep cutting you off. He's got stream pace, and he's incredible at passing the ball. And he's incredible of holding the ball and making good plays, good passes, good set pieces, good crosses. But he's just not getting in them pockets that Chilwell gets in. When Chilwell was 100%, Chilwell was making them runs that a striker would make. And he did that the other day.
Do you know something like the one thing I love about Chilwell, and I will make a comparison here, like, you know, to Cucurella. The thing that Chilwell does that Cucurella doesn't is Chilwell makes the run outside to inside, and he does it so quickly and like no one notices it until he's actually in that position.
He's under the radar.
Yeah, but Cucurella, do you know what? Extremely quick, extremely solid on the ball.
It's his hair, man. Easy to spot.
Easy to spot, you know. He's fast, but he can cross a ball. And do you know what? To have two of the best left wing backs in the Premier League, for me, as a Chelsea fan, is insane. Because I know if one goes down, the other one comes in, and we can still continue with the same process and the same style of football, and it works. So for me, Cucurella, same rating as you, mate. 9.5 out of 10.
9.5,
It just makes sense.
And I think he's gonna come good for us, especially in Champions League football as well. Although he's never played Champions League, not that it's, I don't know. Would you say Champions? I feel like Chelsea are a Champions League team better than a Premier League team.
Yes, I agree, because
I feel we play a lot better in Champions League than we do Premier League.
Yeah, and I think we'll really see that tomorrow. Based on how we play
I'm
tomorrow.
I'm excited for that, man. I am excited to hear that music again.
Guys, don't forget the match review will be out tonight at around 9:30. Thank you. Make sure you check it out. Moving on to the next player. Cesar Casady, youngster from Inter Milan.
Prospect.
Unknown fee. Great prospect. Scored in the game the other day. You know, I watched that goal. Looked really good. Looked really good.
Has he
got a red card.
Yet?
No, he's not in the first team as of yet. I think we paid around £15 million for him, but
do you know how old he is, Ben?
He's like 18, 17, 18.
I've watched a couple of videos of him. The kid looks incredible. I'm hoping that he gets to. This is the thing that sort of winds me up about Chelsea sometimes. We get these players that could be brilliant, and then we hold on to them, don't play them, sell them, and then they go and do good.
Exactly.
So I'm thinking it's time that we start. Just throw them in there, man. Throw them in the mid. They're not gonna learn how to play, and they're never gonna learn how to get better if they're not thrown in the deep end. It's like any job. If you're not put in on your own and just told this is it, you got to do this, they're not going to get anywhere. So we need to start playing these youngsters and just get them in. Look at the likes of Elliott from Liverpool. Arguably, he has been their best player recently. He's been incredible. I didn't like Elliott when I first saw him play. I thought he was a bit of a twat, to be honest. But he has been so good the past couple of games. He's kept Liverpool. Obviously, they've been playing dreadful, but he has been incredible, Elliott. And he's the same position as how these kids are. They just need to be thrown in there. That's what Klopp does. He throws the youngsters in there and gets them going.
Exactly.
Same as Pep. Look at Cole Palmer, for example.
Cole Palmer is an absolute gem.
Exactly.
He's an absolute gem of a player.
So we need to start playing these. We need to start putting these kids in the deep end, even if it's tough game.
I mean, yeah, exactly. At the moment, we have 4 viewers. Thank you so much to everyone who's watching.
Well done.
Come join us in the chat. Come and let us know your thoughts on the players we're rating. Cesar Casady, he got sent off in his first game, if I'm correct, against Fulham and 21s.
Where did he come from?
Inter Milan. Milan. He's Italian. Yeah, he's a great little player. And do you know what? We paid something like 15 to 17 million euros for him.
Yeah.
So I think, you know, I'm gonna rate him a solid 6. Solid 6 for me, because based on based on the fact we're not going to see him in the team for a while.
I agree with you. I'm hoping
yeah.
that when we get these cup games going, like the FA Cup, Carabao Cup, we'll start seeing some of these youngsters play. I think that's the opportunity for them to start coming in, because we done that last season with the likes of Harvey Vale, Lewis Hall. If we win games and we're like 4-0 up, that's the time to throw these kids on and get them going. Or 2-0, 3-0 up. I mean, we haven't had a clean sheet yet, have we, this season?
No. Yeah, against Everton. That's the only clean sheet we've had.
One goal, yeah.
But yeah, look, Sadie, 6 out of 10 for me. Moving on to the next player. This man needs no introduction at all. Wesley Fofana.
Oh man, he's still in the Leicester kit though.
I know, I can't. There's no pictures of him in the Chelsea kit that have got no background with him. So I've been trying to sort that out for weeks, for a couple of days now.
I saw a juicy one of him earlier, to be fair.
Did they?
Yeah, there was one on the Chelsea page, I think, of him in that gold. Looks fly as well.
Oh, sweet, bro. Nash has come back in the comments and said, we have City as our first EFL Cup game, so I don't know if we'll play our youngsters or not.
Yeah, true, Nash. I didn't realise that.
That is the worry. That is the worry. Because if we don't get through that first game, we won't be able to play our youngsters. So I guess for that game, we have to play our full team. Oh, there he is. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll have to pick up that picture and cut all the background out.
This one's brilliant. This one's brilliant.
Oh man, that's fly.
Did you see him celebrating? Did you see him celebrating the goal?
Yeah, that was class. He was on his knees, man.
Down to his knees. That's the sort of players we need at the squad. Ones that want to play for the team.
Exactly. But yeah, Wesley Fofana, 70 million. That's incredible. Do you know what? Leicester City wanted 80 million for this kid. As much as they wanted 80 million for this kid, we were like, no, we're not giving you 80 million because we don't want to set a Harry Maguire situation. We managed to get him for 70 million. Exact price is 69.5 million. But what I will say about Wesley Fofana is he is the best young defender in the world. Come and argue with me about it. Yeah, I don't care who argues with me. You can shout at me William Saliba. You can shout at me, you know, all these different youngsters who are coming in, like Sven Botman for Newcastle, you know, Ibrahima Konate, Josko Vardiol, whatever. Fofana for me, best young defender in the world.
Yeah, it's got to be a 10 out of 10 signing for us.
10 out of 10 signing for me. Nash says clear of Saliba. Yeah, I 100% agree with that. You know, I totally agree with that.
I agree as well.
Because for me, Wesley Fofana does everything well. He does everything well. He drives out of defence. You can take a tackle on. You know, he can get in. He's good in the air. He's got it all. And you know what? You can put a ball in the box as well. And when you have 3 centre backs, that's exactly what you need. Joe, give us some more thoughts on Wesley Fofana. Come and give us like your general idea.
I love the kid to bits. Absolutely love him. I mean, I was so happy when we got him, like unbelievably happy, because it was a long time coming. I didn't think he was going to come, then he was coming, then he wasn't coming. When I saw that photo of him with Chelsea, I was like, yeah, this is it. I'm over the moon with him. I've been watching him for a while. Obviously, he had a bit of an injury last season. I think he only played a couple of games last season. I think it was only like 7 games he played, but every single one of them, he makes an impression straight away as soon as he's on the pitch. Even against West Ham, he played incredible, absolutely incredible.
Yeah, do you know?
And I think that he's only going to get better. He's young, he's fit, he's fast, he's strong. He's not the tallest person, but he's playing behind Reece James. Is just them two together is going to be. It's going to be a good season for us.
Yeah, and what I can say about William Saliba playing on that right-hand side is straight away that it gives Reece James that bit more freedom to go and run, because when Azpilicueta plays there, right, and this is no hate against Azpilicueta because I love the guy. He's an absolute gem. He's been there. He's been there forever. And the one thing I will say about having Fofana on that right hand side is he gives James the license to go and run forward and cross that ball and get into attacking positions and not have to worry about getting back defensively because Fofana's already there, and with that pace and that energy he's already got, I feel like that is something we needed to really progress this team. And now we've got it. I'm not. I couldn't be happier with Wesley Fofana. It's a 10 out of 10 for me.
Yeah, I agree with you there. Got to be a 10 out of 10.
He's a special player with a special talent. But yeah, guys, let us know thoughts about all the players so far we've rated in the stream. Thank you so much everyone who's joined us. It's really helped us out so much. Moving on to the next player, the final two players. This man, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Obama blood clot yang.
I'm gonna give him a. I don't know what. To be honest, I don't know what to say about this one yet. I just don't know what to say about it yet. I mean, I wasn't over the moon about it like I was the other ones. We need a centre forward. He's the option that we've gone for. He's the only option that we had, really. I would have liked to have seen Nkunku come to Chelsea, but maybe that's going to be next season, hopefully. Because I think that will sort us out big style if we can get Nkunku. Aubameyang, obviously a brilliant player when he played for Arsenal. Obviously, him and Arteta had a falling out. I don't really back Arteta at all. I think Arteta's a bit of a twat, to be honest. I'm just going to be out. I'm just going to say it. Don't really rate him at all. Don't think he's
fair play.
Don't think he's a good manager. Think he's winging it a bit, to be honest. I think he scored, I think it was 76 goals under Thomas Tuchel when he played at Dortmund. Obviously, he was a lot younger when he was playing under Tuchel, but he's got the profile that we need. As he's Premier League proven for a start. He's played in the Premier League.
Nash says, "Did you see how salty Troops was that Oba joined us?"
Yeah, well, yeah, he was going to be, wasn't he? And the thing is about Aubameyang is, he's going to get a goal against Liverpool. Not Liverpool, sorry, Arsenal.
Yeah,
he's
you
gonna
just
score,
know.
He's going to score at least 2 goals against them when we play against them. I'll put money on it. He will. Because he is going to go, he's going to turn up and he's going to show Arteta what, I'm back and I'm in business. Because in that video he put up, he said there's some unfinished business that I've got in the Premier League. And to me, that means that he's ready for it. I'm happy. It's not a 10 out of 10 for me because obviously, I mean, he was playing well at Barcelona, right? I mean, I haven't been watching Barcelona since we were battling with them through the transfer window. That just sort of pissed me off, so I sort of just aired watching them.
I mean,
but I think he was doing all right for Barcelona, wasn't he? So how many goals did he score?
I think he scored when he joined them in January. From the time he joined them in January to the time he left, I think he scored something like 15 goals.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So that just tells me he's still good. Yeah, it just tells me he's still good to go.
I mean, would you say that the Premier League's obviously a lot harder than the league that them lot playing, but it still doesn't disprove the fact that he can score goals and get himself. He's a striker. We haven't got a striker.
He's got a mentality for goals.
If we can play him, Ambrosia on the rotation, and play Havertz behind them, I think that's the key to unlocking our goals. I really do, because Mount, I love Mount to bits, but let's all be honest, his performance has dropped a lot. I don't know what's going on with him. Maybe he's just having a slow start to the season.
I don't think there's anything to worry about with Mount.
No, neither do I. I think that he's just. I don't know whether it's because he's playing out of position or he's just not. People go through different phases of everything.
Yeah.
Will Aubameyang play tomorrow? No, I don't think he will. Apparently, he's got a broken jaw still from the robbery that happened at his house. So they're waiting to get a mask built for him, like the same as the Rudiger mask. And apparently he's he was meant to be training today, whether it was on his own or in a group, I'm not sure. But I don't think Aubameyang's going to be playing for another 2 weeks, I think, at least. Or a week, I'm not sure.
I agree. I heard the rumours today that he trained yesterday.
Oh, right.
That he went to Milan on Saturday, got back in time for the West Ham game to have his mask fit in.
Oh.
And apparently he is in contention to start.
Oh, wow.
And so is Zachariah.
Oh, okay, great.
So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I see. He's flown out with them, so.
Nash says I saw him on the flight. That's all.
Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah.
I mean, look, if he's actually, I can tell you if he's likely to play, because if they put him in the match day squad, then he is likely to get some time.
Did you see him celebrating Chilwell's goal as well?
Oh mate, he was so gassed.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aubameyang and Zachariah are in the squad.
That's the sort of goal that Aubameyang will be scoring.
Mate, he's gonna be electric. And you know what? I can't wait to see him at the bridge because it's gonna be something special. It's gonna be something special, you know, especially if he goes, you know, to the Emirates and scores against Arsenal. That will be something special.
Ben, hold on 1 second, mate. I need to sort something out. I'll be back in 2 seconds, mate. Okay.
Okay. So guys,
I'll be back in a sec. Sorry, my
bad. That's fine. Guys, come and join us in the chat. Come and let us know your thoughts so far on the stream. We'd love to hear your thoughts. We'd love to hear what you've got to say. You know, don't be afraid to come in and talk to us. Guys, I do hope to get more people in the stream with us. Like more fans, so let us know if you do feel like you want to come on stream at some point with us and join us on the stream. We'd love to have you with us. Guys, also while we're here, please make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, turn the notification bell icon on to be notified when we upload. Share this video out as much as possible. It really helps us out. You know, come and support the channel. It's really appreciated. And yeah, guys, thank you so much to everyone who's supporting the stream today. We're just waiting for Jokes to come back now, so I'm just going to talk a little bit about Aubameyang myself. You know, he's a class player. He's something special. He looks great all the time. And Nash says, how many viewers you usually have on your streams? So usually, Nash, I have about 5 to 6 at the moment. I know it's not great, but we're only building. I've only been here a month. Well, me and my dad have only been doing this channel a month, so usually it's a bit slow, but we are going to be getting there eventually. So yeah, bear with us while we do build up our channel. Currently, I haven't even checked the subscriber rate since we started the stream, but let's have a look. So yeah, 166 subscribers. That's amazing. Thank you so much to everyone who supported the stream, guys. Really appreciate it. You know, it really helps us out a lot. Just checking a few things now. So guys, let us know your thoughts on the players we've reviewed so far. Nash said, it's a good start, to be fair. Thank you, Nash. Appreciate that. Yeah, guys, look, it's been amazing doing this stream, you know, so far with Joe. We hope to get more fans on. So if you do want to come on, guys, at some point, please let us know in the chat, and we will talk about it, and we will discuss what we can do to make it better. Nash says, maybe ask what time people would suit them to get more people on here. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll take that on board. Thank you, Nash, for that. Really appreciate that. Yeah, so yeah, so Joe will be back in about 2-3 minutes, I guess. But guys, listen, you know, I really appreciate everyone coming on today, you know, and supporting us. Joe, it's the first time we've had someone new on the channel apart from me and my dad, so that's amazing. And you know, so thank you to everyone who's joined into the stream so far, communicated with us. It really helps us out a lot. And you know, continue to support us, guys. It really helps us out, you know, especially us being so new to YouTube. It is amazing to be doing this. I love doing this, and I'm hoping one day I can make it into a job, a full-time job. You know, I'm just doing this as a hobby at the moment, but I'd love to make it a full-time job and be able to do this for you every single day and give you even better content every single day, you know, as a full-time thing. So currently I work, so you know, I'm trying my best to get videos out to you daily. But yeah, guys, look, it's so appreciated that you all come on and support us. Guys, yeah, bear with us. Yeah, so guys, listen, let us know, would any of you fans be interested in jumping on a stream with me, my dad and some others, and doing like a mid-season review in January? We'd love to know if you would, and if you'd be interested in something like that. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Sorry about my squeaky chair, guys. I do apologise. But yeah, guys, look, listen. Drop a comment in the chat if you think you'd be interested in something like that, and if you'd like to be on it, we could do our best to do as much as possible to get you on here. Guys, 3 concurrent viewers in the stream. Thank you so much for joining us, everyone. I really appreciate it. Make sure you drop a like on the stream. Make sure you drop a message in the chat, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Nash says I probably could in January. Yeah, that would be a nice to have you with us, Nash. It'd be really nice. Yeah, guys, look. We hope you're enjoying the stream so far. Please let us know if you have. Really appreciate it, and let us know, is there any signings you'd like to see us do in January that would help the squad, would help build the squad? We'd love to hear your thoughts. But yeah, honestly, thank you so much to everyone who's joined the channel. It's really appreciated. But yeah, guys, I know I'm struggling what to say on my own at the moment. Nash says Alvarez, yeah, good signing for January. Hopefully, I would love to have him, especially if he could play next to Zakaria or Kante, and Zakaria was playing well. It'd be nice to have. I think J5 or Kante will leave next summer. She says Nash. I agree. I'm going to be honest. I'd rather it be Jorginho, on the basis that I don't like Jorginho. I'm going to be totally honest. I don't think he's good enough for Chelsea anymore. The way he plays is not the style of football you want to go with. It's slow. He's slow on the ball. He takes too many risks in the defensive areas, and you know, as a midfield, as a single six, you can't play him there. You know, it just doesn't work. And to be honest, I just don't think I would enjoy watching him for another season or two. I think I'd rather continue with Kante, you know, knowing the risks that Kante has with injury, though. It is a risk, but I know Kante can go on the pitch and do a job, you know, and sit next to someone and do a good job, and, you know, he can move, he can play football, you know, he can get at the pitch quickly, and I think that's really helpful. Guys, let us know your thoughts on it. I'd love to hear your thoughts, whether you'd want Jorginho or Kante to leave, and Nash says yes, he's a very systematic player. Yeah, I agree with that. You know, he is a very systematic player, and I don't like that. But honestly, I do think it'd be okay. But yeah, how do you feel about the signings we've made this summer, guys? Let us know in the chat. We'd love to hear your thoughts. yeah, I'm sure Joseph won't be long now. Guys, literally, thank you so much for everything that you've done with the channel so far. I really appreciate it. Guys, also don't forget there will be a watch along tomorrow for the Chelsea Dynamo Zagreb game tomorrow. So yeah, guys, get on to that.
I'm back.
Yes, all right, bro. All sorted now.
Yeah, they're just new people moving in next door. They took our car park space basically. I don't know what's going on. It's
Nash says she rates the transfer window 7.5 out of 10.
I agree.
I agree. And she also says, wish we got another attacking or creative midfielder. Yeah, I totally agree with that too. But guys, I wish we got De Jong. So we're going to move on now to the final player of the stream. And then we're going to just have a bit of a discussion about what our expectations are for the season. So our final player is Denis Zakaria. Brought him in on a loan. Joe, your thoughts?
Brilliant. 10 out of 10. Well, 9 out of 10. I'm getting ahead of myself. I think he's a good player. I've watched him. Been watching him for a bit. I think that he is going to be. He's quick on the ball. He can score. He's creative, definitely. He's going to open up pockets that we don't tend to open up. I think with his pace. He's tall. He's strong.
Aerial, defensively situations, corners.
I think he's going to be good for us. I think he's going to be solid. I'm hoping to see him start tomorrow. To be honest, if you said earlier that he's on the plane and he's going out there, it'd be good to see him start because I think playing Kovacic constantly with this knee injury is gonna end in, and we need to get Kovacic and Kante definitely 100% fit. And at the moment, I know we've only got Jorginho, but I don't want to play Gallagher in midfield.
No, I get why.
I'd play Ruben in midfield, definitely, and I'd probably play Ruben alongside Denis Zakaria.
Yeah, I think
them two together could be a good.
Yeah.
They're both strong. They're both extremely physically fit. They're fast. I think it's a gamble, but I think play them two together. Don't see why not.
I think Loftus-Cheek could be the one that goes forward, and Zakaria could be the one that sits.
Yeah.
You know, I think that would work. I think that would give us a bit of structural defensively.
Sorry, I just saw the message that Nash and J5 and Kante will leave next summer. I think Kante will. Yeah, I think he will because he's getting old. But it's going to be a big loss. I'm not too bothered about Jorginho. Jorginho is really only there to score penalties, to be honest.
Now, for everyone in the stream and for you, Joseph, there is the debate: N'Golo Kante or Claude Makelele?
Kante.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. See, I lean towards Makelele with that. But guys, let us know your thoughts in the chat. Let us know who you rather, N'Golo Kante or Claude Makelele.
Kante won everything.
Yeah, but for me, Denis Zakaria on a loan, perfect, because yes, he has got injury risks and he has past injury problems. But what I will say about Zakaria is that we can give him an opportunity. We can give him an opportunity to come into our team, and if he plays well, get him in on a permanent, because we have got a €30 million option to buy.
I think he will end up being bought. I think.
I just don't want this to end up like a Saul situation.
Yeah.
Because Saul, let's be real, was dog shit.
He had a couple of good Spurs in him though. I remember that game that he played in the FA Cup where he was
against Luton
and the Carabao Cup as well. But I think this kid's different to Saul.
Yeah,
I think he's gonna do good.
What originally when we first got Zakaria in, I think the first thought was came to my mind was panic buy.
Really?
Yeah, because we needed a midfielder. We were going to go in for Alvarez, And Alvarez was going to be amazing. He was going to be the perfect player. 40 million euros, going to be comfortable, happy. With a really solid defensive midfielder. Has done it before. Played in the single six and the double six. So I think he could do both jobs. Zakaria, I really do think he's a good player. But I do have my concerns. But I don't think my concerns override the positives that he brings. He brings pace, power, energy. He brings that defensive-minded style of play. He's really good on the ball. He's creative. He can move. And do you know what? That's something that we need next to maybe a Kovacic or a Kante. Because I feel like if we could let... For example, if Zakaria wants to play next to Kovacic or Kante, we could let Kante or Kovacic roam. And Zakaria could stay in his position and clear up and mop up after anything that comes his way. There's something in front of the defense before an attacker can get through. With Jorginho, it's a bit of a situation where the attacker can just walk through because Jorginho's got no physicality to him. Jorginho, I find, is just very much there to slow the tempo down if we need to slow a game down to our pace. But I just don't think Jorginho is the type of player that we could continue playing with season after season. I think Zakaria is the one to go forward with maybe. And someone else like Alvarez. But I'm going to rate him a solid 8. Solid 8.
I think we've got a lot of unfinished business in the transfer window in January as well. I think there's going to be some good signings in January because we can get an aspect of the foundation now is to see what we need from now till January.
Yeah.
And then I think January will be one of them transfer windows where we're working now towards and we're thinking of the players that we need now already for January. So I think we're going to be ahead of. We were late to this transfer window, obviously, because of everything that happened. But I think next transfer window, I think we sort of have our eyes on certain players. I think even Nkuku could possibly come in January.
Oh, do you know what? If we could get an Nkuku or a Rafael Leao, I think that is...
Rafael Leao was sort of on the cards for a while, wasn't it?
Yeah, we made a bid for him on transfer deadline day. Of 100 million euros, and got outright rejected.
I think because he still had time on his contract.
Nash says, I think we're getting that Russian kid in January. Zakarian, yeah, I do think he'll come in, and I do think he'll make a difference. I think he's a good player, and I think to be honest, he's going to go straight into the academy and I'll let him develop for a couple of seasons. But I do like the idea of Zakarian coming in. He's quick. He reminds me of an Eden Hazard type player. Low centre of gravity, quick, energetic, and can get in between players. And I think that's what we need. And look, Zakaria is an 8 for me. 8 out of 10. Joe, final rating?
Yeah,
10?
I agree.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Right, so guys, listen, that is us been rating players. Thank you so much to everyone who's joined the stream today, and thank you, Joseph, for coming on. I really appreciate it, brother. We're definitely gonna have you back on again soon.
Yeah, for sure.
I might even try and get you on again during the week for something else.
Yeah, we need to do an actual match day one as well. That would be good.
Yeah, I'd love to get you involved with that actually, and maybe we could do that this weekend.
We could even do a Champions League game on time.
Yeah, man. Whatever's good for you. Nash says we can get Leao next summer. He will have 1 year left on his deal. Yeah, he's got a release clause of 150 million euros as well. That's the pain in the neck for this. And
what's Nkuku got?
I don't think he's got a release clause. I don't think he has, but. What do you think? I reckon Werner's going to score against us. I don't think they're playing against us. They're not playing against us. It's RB Salzburg that are playing us. It's RB Salzburg from Austria. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was I thought it was I saw it and I was like, shit, Werner's going to score a goal against us.
Nah. Look, for me, I'm gutted Werner left as well. I'm gutted Werner left because I thought giving him a bit more time, he would have done something.
Yeah, same. I was
Um,
gutted. Absolutely gutted.
But on the whole, we have brought in Aubameyang, and we need Aubameyang to score.
I hope he starts tomorrow or plays a bit.
Nash says he has a release clause 40 to 50 mil roughly.
Who's that
that's
for? Nkuku?
That's for Nkuku, and I love Nkuku. Right, I think he would do a wonders.
He's the
for this team.
missing link. I'm telling you now, he is the missing link.
Yeah, him on the right hand side, Sterling on the left, and someone like Aubameyang or Leao through the middle. That team is winning titles after title after title, no doubt in my mind.
Quickly, I wanted to say before we wrapped it up, what is your thoughts on Diego Costa at Wolves?
Ooh, now I like this. I wish we'd have seen the opportunity to bring him back in as a backup to maybe Aubameyang.
I don't know why we don't go for Hazard again. Just don't get it. Don't understand.
Hazard would come back and he would kill it. I guarantee you.
I don't know why we didn't. I don't know why he doesn't play for him.
He would absolutely kill it, bro. Honestly,
he should never have left.
No doubt in my mind, he would absolutely kill it.
Yeah, I know.
And do you know what?
I don't know why we didn't go for him.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's
bring him back.
Yeah, bring him back on a loan. I would take.
How
I
old
would
is
take
he?
him. 32 now, I think, or 31 or 32.
He's getting older now.
But Costa, I would have brought him back as a backup to Broja, or a backup to Aubameyang. You know, something like that.
Bro, honestly, I'm gonna say this is gonna be my last thing I'm gonna say on this stream, but I think Broja is gonna be a real big player for Chelsea. I really do.
Give him a year or two, you'll be big. But guys, that is the end of today's stream. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. We really appreciate it. Thank you for joining us, Joseph. Please make sure you smash that like button, you subscribe to the channel, and you check out the match review coming up late. Match preview coming up later. It'll be an absolute brilliant one.
I'll
and
tune
Joe,
in for that.
Yeah, tune in for that, brother.
Shame couldn't get your dad in.
Yeah. It is what it is. I think he'll be on the match preview later, but he won't be on the watch along tomorrow. But yeah, I'll catch up with you later, bro. I'll give you a buzz later or something. But thank you so much for watching, everyone. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn the notification bell icon on to be notified when we upload. And I'll see you guys later for the match preview. Until then, guys, take care. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Bye.
So, broadcast.